Alright guys, we are here for the finals of the Division 1 playoffs. It's going to be Armani against Godalions Tempest taking on each other here. And just a quick rundown of the rosters we're going to be seeing in this game. We have the Godalions team in here already. We have Azara, Matic and Savi playing with the roster they had earlier. Now, as for Armani, they were using ridiculous names, but their roster that is listed as Mogi, Archex, Zerko, Leon and Cookies. I think they were playing with Mogi, Archex and Cookies, but of course I think Arch was just playing undercover as like a B-Tech Mogi or something. But anyways, we are here for this final series of the day. It's going to be really exciting, Jams. What are our thoughts on this matchup initially?
Yeah, it's a really good matchup because obviously Almani dominated the league play. Godalions, I think, would you say, picking up third in the league, so a little bit of a separation between the two. But Godalions were the only team to take a series off Almani. It was a game 5, and maybe we might see a game 7 today in this matchup. But overall, it's going to be quite a close one. I think Godalions were looking great in their previous series.
Yeah, definitely. So it's going to be a very exciting match to see both of them looking really strong coming into the finals. Armani 4-0 Parallax, Godalions Tempest 4-1 Clat, so very strong performances. So I do think this could really go all the way. That last series between Clat and Parallax was really exciting, but I think it's going to be even better of a series. So we'll have to see how it plays out. But I think now, Jammed, we'll jump into our predictions. So let's start with you. Who have you got for this matchup?
So I'm going to go with probably, objectively the underdogs here, although they did beat them before. But I think Godalions may take this. I think it'll be quite close. So I'm going to say Game 7 4-3. I think that's what I'm going to go with.
Alright, that's a fair prediction. I think I'll go with the opposite team. I'm going to go with Armani for this one. I think they'll be the ones to take this. I think Game 7 as well, though I will definitely agree with that. I want this to go to Game 7. I think if any match in the ECC should go to Game 7, I think this should be the one that goes to Game 7 for sure. But yeah, we'll make it that one of us is right, one of us is wrong, keep it interesting. But I can see either team taking it, honestly, but I think Armani, they just have that edge over Godalions. So I'm really interested to see this. Now we're still waiting on one team, the Armani side. So if you guys want to put your own predictions in the chat, feel free, and we will be sure to read some of them out whilst we wait. But yeah, Jam, it's going to be a very exciting matchup for sure. I cannot wait to see this. And actually, as I said that, we do have the players of the side of Armani in here. But yeah, really excited for this matchup. Going to be a really good one.
Yeah, definitely. And I think if, Godalions have, certain mentions, definitely Azara, if she's playing like she was in the previous series, I think it's going to be a great game. And also, in general, Almani just dominated so much in that first series that if they start linking up the way they did, I feel like it's going to be a very tight game, but probably with a lot of good action as well.
Yeah, for sure. So I think we will just dive straight into this series. All the players are ready. So guys, this is going to be the finals of Division 1. Both the teams have promotion already, but they are playing for the title of Div 1. So we'll see what happens. Of course, it is Armani and Godalions Tempest best of 7 once again to determine the winner of Div 1. We'll be right back after this map animation. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting into the final series of today, the last best of 7. It's between Armani and Godalions Tempest. We expect this to be a very close match. Let's see if it will deliver. As we are seeing some action early. Zara getting this one down the field. Archex getting this one down the field. Now into center. Savvy with a miss touch the backboard, but Zara will come in to save him and prevent a scoring chance for Armani. Zerko, that one is being pushed down the field off of that 50. Onto the backboard, here comes a chance for Savvy, but he can't land the touchdown. Mathic will be going for this one. Into the box, Zerko will get the clear. Back to the other end, Zara looking for the block on Arch. Now has some room to work with, but Moggy is there waiting patiently. Now in the skyline, it's a very interesting card choice, but I think it is a favourite of his. Now Mathic into center. The Delph goes out onto Moggy, could open up a bit of space. Mathic will be forced to put it to the side, but yeah, Jam, the first minute come and gone. It's been really back and forth between these two teams, just as we expected.
Yeah, you can see the intensity of the game starting to build, but they're definitely still trying to work each other out. I feel like Godalions are definitely taking the game to them, which is good. It was going to be interesting to see how they approached it, with Almaini being the top of the table, maybe a little bit of intimidation coming through with that 4-0 victory as well. But they do seem to be more or less playing the same as they were in the last series, which is good to see.
Yes, certainly. We'll have to see how it progresses. Now Moggy was trying to pass that to Arch, but he couldn't get it. Now Arch going to get challenged by Zara. It is bouncing down to the midfield. Moggy trying to get this clear out. Zerko out to the side. Zara looking to play this one into the centre. Savvy moves it onto the backboard. There's no one else up. Mathic couldn't find a shot though. Now back to the other end. Zerko bangs onto the backboard. Savvy can't find the save though, and Zerko will get the first goal here for Armani.
Really nice placement from Zerko. He picks up that boost pad, gets him a little bit closer to the ball. Also, I think he hit Supersonic just before he flips into it, which puts that extra bit of power on. And it was a lovely placement, really close to the bar too. So Savvy just caught out a little bit there. Yeah,
definitely. So now we'll see what happens going into the rest of this game. It's looking really close. The Savvy will be against that one. Arch does block it though. And Zerko has another chance. I'd like to mention actually, Zerko, I believe, is actually subbing in for Cookies, who was playing earlier, so a player change coming out for Armani. So far working out for them as this one is just wide in the net. Savvy can't find contact on the ball, though this could be really dangerous, but as Zara comes in to bail him out. Now Mathic getting this one on net. Moggy can't make the save though, and here comes the equaliser here for Mathic. Great placement on that one.
Yeah, really nice use of his card there. Saw the ball coming down from a height, knew he couldn't get too much onto it, but it ends up going in at 133. I'm guessing Mog's got a little bit of a touch on before it went over the line. But yeah, good play from Parallax overall, and leveling up here.
Yeah, definitely. So we're approaching halfway through this game. With Godalions been playing pretty solid so far this game. So let's see what happens. The Circle is looking to get this one down the field. Zara is up for this, puts it onto the backboard. Savvy has an open net to work with when Moggy comes in last second to stop the shot. Now Moggy down to Arch. Now Mathic is coming in to put it down the other end. Zara pre-jumps this and looking for the shot, but it is wide. The follow-up coming in from Savvy, gets the shot on net. Circle blocks it again. The defense holding strong for Armani, and now Mathic into center for Zara, gets the touch, but Architects reads it perfectly. Now Moggy looking for the redirect. Savvy blocks him. Mathic turning on this one, booms it down the field. Zorko has it all to do here. Can't find a touch really. Actually, I think he got one on it, but still now it will be put down the other end as Savvy. Let's try to play it out. Moggy onto the backboard. Now this one is playing down into the box. Arch with the follow-up, and they will score it to put Armani back in the lead.
Savvy's defense letting him down there again a little bit, just missed that wall clear, and earlier on kind of just flicked it back to the opposition in that corner. So I don't think boost was much of an issue. Just seems to be maybe a little bit of nerves coming through for him, because he was excellent in the previous series. So hopefully he tidies that up and gets Godalions back on track.
Yeah, definitely. He was making quite a few defensive errors earlier, but here he comes. He is making up for it. Makes a really nice block there on Arch's attempt. Now, here comes Mathic with another save. Zorko trying to get the pressure going, but I think he missed that one. And it will give possession over. Mathic does take that one. Savvy forced the block here, but Moggy now has a chance. He's looking to play it himself. Looking for a second touch from Mathic. Great read on that one. Zorko still piling on the pressure. Zara, brilliant clear to get out. Now Arch with the touch. Looking to follow it up himself, but he can't find a second hit on that. Savvy. It's in the midfield. Zara clearing this one out, looking to air dribble it. Can he get the bump, or she get the bump, sorry? No, but Savvy is there for a potential follow-up, getting the bump on Moggy, potentially back pass it to Mathic, looking for the double touch here, and he does actually get it down. Savvy coming in to get the equaliser. The pressure finally pays off here for Godalions.
Yeah, good play from Mafik getting it onto the backboard, and Parallax were just lining up for that. Azara could have got it pretty easy too. The double commit coming out from Al Maini and just gave them so much time to get the goal. So good follow-up play there from Parallax.
Yeah, certainly. 53 seconds left in this game. It's coming down to the wire. We're expecting this to be such a close series, and oh boy, it is looking really exciting so far. Now Zarko getting that demo, Moggy clearing it out with Sabi in position. Now here comes Arch, trying to get this one to center, but he loses control of the ball. Now Zarko forced to 50. Azara looking to get this one into the center. She gets the touch, but he's down to the corner. Mathik looking to get this one into the middle. Sabi not in position for this one, unfortunately, but here comes the shot. It is wide. Sabi not a little boost to work with, but plays it onto the backboard. Mathik gets all the way back though. It does give a chance here for Armaini. So Mathik to dribble this. Moggy forcing a 50. Azara will take it now. Looking to play it into center for Savi, but it's played out in the way. And Zarko looking to make the solo play himself. Moggy was there for that. The shot coming through. Arch barred down, and with 4 seconds left, they claim the lead once more.
Well, it's just a fantastic team play right when they needed it as well. 4 seconds. Great tap down from Ogza getting in front of the defenders, and Archex getting some decent placement too. He had a few bodies in the way there, so it was great that he got it through. And with 4 seconds to go, I think Almani have wrapped this one up.
Well, the kickoff play comes out here, but it looks like it's not happening. Sabi needs to keep it up. Here comes Azara putting it to the side, but this one will be surely put to bed. Armaini do come up clutch in the last little bit of time there in that game there, and now they will be 1-0 up in this series. 3-2 win, looking really close so far. Let's see what happens into the next game. Alright guys, game 2 of this series. Armaini just managing to steal that game away from Godalions, but it was insanely close, as we first expected coming into this series. And we'll see who will keep it up as Savi playing it back to Azara, but Moggs and Norris forces a very dangerous 50. Savi doing a great job to clear this one out. Really in control now, but Zarko with an excellent challenge. Gets a second touch. Kind of confuses Azara a bit, but she still makes the recovery. Now Mathik bring this one down the field. Moggy gets that save there, pre-jumps it. Now Sabi looks to play middle. Mathik looking for a shot there. I think he was trying to get a pretty weird angle on it. Now Zara dives past that ball. Zarko has it all through here, but I think he mucks up his foot there. It will give a chance to Savi to put this one back down the field. Now Moggy on the backboard gets this one out. Azara taps it down, but it will be for Archex, who puts it over to Zarko. Very nice touch there. Now Mathik up for it, puts it down. Moggs and Norris with a bit of control here, but can't find much out of it. He will actually keep on going though, despite that. 12 boosts to work with though. What can he do? Puts it infield for Archex. He tries to get a shot, but it is well wide. Now back down the other end. Zara puts the centre for Savi. Zarko does intercept that one. We'll give Archex the clear. Mathik coming in for more. Moggs and Norris does get the booming clear out. Now Azara gets a shot on net. She will convert it, and the Godalions this time will find themselves with the lead.
Great positioning from Zara here again, just sitting into that midfield. Moggs, I think, was looking for maybe a bit more height on the play. It just drops down straight to her, and she puts it into the bottom right. So good pressure from Godalions coming out in this first minute.
Yes, certainly. We'll see if they can keep it up. This one is played out. Zarko into midfield. Moggs and Norris with a shot on it. Savi with a save. Now Azara. Let's get this one out. Looking to play this one into the centre. Net is open temporarily. So looks to play it herself, sorry, but it is wide of the net. Could have actually passed it to Savi, I feel like. Now Mathik and Zara both on this ball. Will give possession over to Out My Knee. Let's see what they can do with this. So Sabe has a shooting chance, puts it a bit wide. Morgie will get this one out. And look at the pre-jump it again, beats Mathic to it. Brilliant stuff here from Morgie, some fast play coming out from him. Now Zirkle forcing that 50. Archex is there. Sabe with a great pinch out. Zara puts it into the middle for Mathic. The plays coming out here from the Godalions team, but don't manage to get the shot there. Now Archex. There's one's the backboard. Zirkle's up, drops it down, almost finds the shot. It was so close there from Out My Knee. They almost had another one, but jams some really great opportunities coming out for both teams, but still Godalions hold on to this lead.
Yeah, some good Rocket League from both teams actually. Godalions coming closer, extend their lead, and Out My Knee are just firmly still in this game. Nice save there from Moxnaris as well, and it just seems to be, you know, very similar to the last series, both at ends with each other and both delivering as well. So let's just see who can continue in this game. Whole half to go, but Savvy drops down nicely onto his car and he takes advantage of the open net, and that's 2-0.
Yeah, Zara with a brilliant chance there, and Savage just like, oh, I'll take this, and has the open net, so you can just slot that one in. He'll not be missing that any day of the week, but there we go, a 2-0 lead for Godalions off of Savage's goal. Still got half the game to play, so we'll see what Out My Knee can do to potentially get themselves back into this one. They have some time to work with, so let's find out what happens. Sorry, this one. Wants to say, well, Zara puts it into the corner. And now the bump there coming out from Zara onto Zirkle, but it will not matter as Morgie will to air dribble it out. Now Zara trying to get away. Mathic is there, but Zirkle with a shot on that potentially. Savvy will have the save. Now Archex towards the side. Well, Zara will get a touch on it. Here comes Zirkle. We're a potential centre. Zara upboard has a shot onto the backboard. Will not matter as this one is cleared away, but still a minute and a half. They don't need to overextend too much. Plenty of time to work with for Godalions to hold on to this because they want to tie the series. So Archex onto the backboard. Sabe gets a touch away. Here comes Zara, booms it up to Sabe. Great pass, but Sabe didn't have enough speed on that. Now Zirkle will put it back out, but looks like Godalions are mounting some pressure of their own now. But a triple commit, I think that was from them, and it looks to be an attacking chance here for Out My Knee. But Sabe is there for the save, brilliant stuff from him. And now, as the minute mark approaches, still a 2-0 lead for Godalions, looking very good for them.
Yeah, it is. Like I said, that triple commit there looked a little bit worrying at times, but double tap attempt coming in, and Savvy actually takes it off Safik there. I feel like Safik would have been able to finish that himself, but never mind. Savvy ends up coming in, taking over, and Azara too, just for good measure.
Yeah, definitely, and they'll be happy with that, getting themselves a 3-0 win in this game. By the looks of things, we'll see if Out My Knee can get any consolation goals, but Godalions, they're going to be super happy with themselves after that. Now Sabe, this one's coming back down off the bat where Monks and Norris can't get to it. Now, Archex off the sidewall. So our coach trying to work this one in. Monks Norris actually bumps his own teammate. Now Sabe looking for the shot on net. What a save from March. Brilliant stuff to read that shot. And it will still be 3-0. 20 seconds left. Zara tries to get a pass over to Mathic, but he decided to rotate out. But it does not matter really, as surely this win will be in the hands of the Godalions Tempest team. It's a great performance from them. As the clock does run down, Zirkle looking for potentially a consolation here, but it is just banged out with that 50, and it will be Godalions tying up the series.
Yeah, fantastic performance from Godalions here as well. Just matching, if not surpassing, the speed of Out My Knee. But what a wonderful goal that is to finish off. Hopefully Moggs and the rest of the Out My Knee can take that through here. But a nice little play from Archex, gets the flick up, and just a little doink into that bottom right. So, but still, wonderful performance from Godalions, doesn't really change it.
Yeah, definitely. So of course that consolation comes in for Out My Knee, but Godalions, great performance in this game. We will have to see what they can do going into the third game of this series. Alright, we're here into the third game. Tied up 1-1 in this series. Godalions with an excellent performance in that last game. Let's see if they can keep it up, as Mathik will be up for this one. Savvy does clear it out. Mogi will be picking this one up. And Zara coming in for the shot. Zirko does save it off the crossbar though. And Zirko takes this one down the field. And here comes Mogi. Potentially, or is that actually Archex? I'm really confused because the names... It is Archex, they're using the exact same card. That's really confusing, but... Anyway.
Yeah, we had a similar thing in the last series actually. Two of the players on Clat actually both used the same card, the mainframe dark blue. Oh wow, Savvy, where did that come from?
What? Okay. I was actually looking at my other monitor, but what?
Oh my!
That is like a Devo-esque shot.
Yeah, that was like Devo level drop
That
down
was
double tap. That was amazing.
Yeah,
I think that's
that
the
was
best goal I've ever seen.
That's probably the best goal I've seen out of ECC like ever. Like,
wow.
what a shot from Safi. That is an incredible way to open up the scoring in this game. Oh my. Basically like Devo, if anyone remembers from the RLCS Season 5 finals. Like Devo scored a shot like that against NRG. That was incredible, but a minute passed, Savi showing off his flair here, easily getting some confidence for sure. And it's now Savi looking to get this one. Looking for the dribble play, oh my. Becoming a bit more ballsy in this game. Looking to try change up the playstyle, but now the shot on there from Muggs and Norris. Brilliant placement on that. Azara couldn't get to it, and that'll be the equaliser for Armani.
Yeah, very quick pass coming out for Archex there, and Moggs just getting right down the centre of the goal still, but just too much power and height for the defenders to do anything about it. But yeah, Savvy's goal, I'm still kind of shell-shocked from that. I had to rub my eyes a few times because that was incredible.
Yeah, indeed. And now Azara will be up for this. It is boomed down the field. Moggs and Norris. Let's get to that one. Our Archex clears it out. Azara wants to sidewall. Archex onto the backboard. Here comes Zarko for a potential shot, but he whiffs it. And I think Savvy expected him to get to that. And Moggs and Norris looking for a second touch to get a centre. What a touch from him, but now it is banged on the other end. Mathik does get it. Now Moggs and Norris looking for a shooting chance himself, but he had no boost to work with, nor a flip to get to it. And here comes Mathik. Looking to get this one out. Azara with a great touch there. Now Archex off the backboard. Looking to pinch it. Moggs and Norris takes it off him. Now Zarko is up for it. Has a lot of touch on it, but won't find much there. Now Mogi does block that chance from Azara. Here comes Savvy. Taps it into the middle, but Archex has an open net to work with. Mathik will just get back in time for it. As we approach halftime, still looking really close between these two teams, jumped.
Yeah, definitely. Both players really quick in the air, actually, or both teams, I should say. So there's a lot of 50-50s, pinch opportunities, loads of different aspects of this here, but both of them just kind of cancelling each other out. A lot of play in the midfield. Archex trying to move the ball up here further actually beats Mathik, and Almani probably maybe just edging it in terms of possession and pressure.
Yeah. So we'll have to see how they look to advance going into the second half of this game. Last 2 minutes, should I say, as this one's going back down the field. Azara bangs it down the field. Now Azara looking for a dribble play, puts it in field for Mathik, moves it down the field. Moggs and Norris does get to it. Now Archex looking for a play here. Mathik blocks him, but actually puts it into his own box. Azara with a booming clear though. Moggs and Norris with a great free jump, beats out Savvy to that. The speed was incredible for him there. Now Archex has a shooting chance. Azara clinical on the defensive line, gets it away. And now looking for one more, gets to clear out. Brilliant stuff from Hard to get it away. Now Moggs and Norris, it's into the centre from Mathik. We're looking for a double touch potentially, but Archex a great read on that. Now this one going back down the other end. Azara is up for it, gets a shot on net, and we'll bring it to 2-1 for the Godalions team. Great finish from Azara there.
It's the same again from her as well, just in the middle of the field, notices the whiff, gets a nice quick rotation and catches the rest of the Almani team out. I don't think they expected Moggs to miss connection on that ball there, and with a minute left, maybe it will just do it.
Certainly, and now The back corner coming out here. Archex looking for a play straight off the bat, but Mathik up there for the save. And Moxinoris puts it onto the back wall. Savvy will collect it. Now looking to play it himself. He forces a 50. Brilliant stuff. Puts it back to the other side. Archex jumping up for that one. Mathik will get it out. Now it's a Zarko in the back end, but Savvy bangs that one into the back of the net to bring it to 3-1.
It's a nice little poacher goal from Savvy there. Notices he gets a nice quick half flip. I don't think he had much boost, so he did great to beat Zerko to that ball. Or, sorry, Zerko, I should say. Yeah, a wonderful play, and he might have just secured this win for the Godalions now.
Yeah, certainly. We'll see what Azar can do with this one. It's onto the backboard. Now Savvy is out onto the side. Zarko bangs it down the field. Mathik will be getting to this one. Now Azara into the centre. Mathik trying to get to it. He is beat to it. Zarko has a chance onto the backboard. Moggy for the finish, but Savvy will get in the way of that. Now here comes Azara. Archex does get a touch on it. Mathik into the corner. Now Savvy trying to get this one out. Forcing a 50 potentially, but Azara does end up getting in the way of it. Now just looking to kill time. It looks like Godalions Tempest will be 2-1 up in the series, sorry. It's just looks like two great performances back to back for them.
Yeah, I mean, they controlled the game again. Almaini maybe had a few more chances in comparison to the game before, but overall, Godalions are really taking control of this series so far, and Almaini need to respond positively with something if they want to stay in this.
We're now advancing into game 4 of the series. Godalions Tempest. They are 2-1 up. As the players will be getting started here. Godalions Tempest, one more for match point. Let's see if they can do it. A brilliant performance in that last game, especially with that Devo shot from Savvy that had us jaw drop there. We'll see what happens as Moxinoris booms it over to the side. Azara not the best position, leaves it from Mathik, but does result in her getting demoed, and now Savvy does just get this one, puts it past one. Mathik is up for a potential redirect. He lands the touch, but Moxinoris will be there for it. Now Azara crossed it over to Savvy. What a shot and pass there. Brilliant players coming out again for Godalions. Oh my.
I mean, that wonderful second man cut rotation again picks up the boost, and the speed he came in at there was insane. I mean, to air roll the car, get it around to the upside down in order to drop the ball underneath the bar, but wow, Savvy there just on fire today.
Yeah, certainly. Now Savvy put this one off the backboard. Azara is up for it, but Archex has a double tap opportunity. He does get it off the crossbar, unfortunate for him. Didn't have not that much boost to work with. Now Moggy looking for solo play here, getting the air dribble going, but Azara shuts him down. Now Archex up again, just trying to keep the pressure on. A double commit coming out here for Godalions, but they will be surely recovering as Moxinoris is taking his time. Now Mathik going so aggressive here, just trying to push the ball even farther as the first minute has now passed. But Archex looking for the air dribble. Zarko comes in for the shot, and Moxinoris playing very patient. I think Savvy was expecting a challenge from Moggy there. Now Archex put this one into the box. Zara is pinched out. Zarko puts it high. Savvy with a save. Back into the middle. Now this shot going on net. Azara is there again. The pressure from Almaini is still not enough. So Azara is looking to play this one into the centre. Going for the air dribble. Maybe looking for a flip reset, but there's a shooting chance, but no one is there to follow up. Now Mathik going up for this one. Zerko does get it, but Savvy is there to respond immediately. Archix gets it out. Azara touch into the corner here. They're still jammed. It's looking back and forth again between Harmony and Godalions. It just seems like both teams are refusing to break right now.
Yeah, I mean, you got that one early goal in there from Savvy, and I mean, that was just unstoppable. And he's just found himself with an open net. Bolsonaris couldn't make it back again. And we have seen that a few times from Harmony. We've seen him push up a field a little bit too far. There was one miss there, and Savvy just puts it into an open net for not the first time in this series.
Yeah, Harmony, that's an issue they need to fix, and I feel like, the way Godalions plays their style of rotation, and they go for a lot of second man cuts, which has worked out perfectly. In this game alone, we saw the first goal coming in from Savvy's cut in the rotation. It gave them such a great scoring chance, which he took. And it's working so well against Harmony, and Harmony playing really aggressive sometimes. I saw Moggy being very patient sometimes as the third man decides not to go for it, but other times this player is diving in for no reason, and it grants an open net to Godalions. As now Mathik has a chance here. This taps there. I think Savvy, perhaps that one wasn't called for Savvy there, and results in possession being granted over to the opposition. Now Zerko is up for it. Sends it to the right side of the field. Mathik gets a touch on it. Now Archix can't get a touch on it. Moxanoris just clearing it away. Savvy taps it to the side. Moxanoris with a demo on Mathik. Now Archix. Look at this play it back, but Azara with another interception. Mathik will be up for it again. And here comes Savvy. Onto the backboard. He has a really good chance here. No one is going for the ball, but Moggy will be the one to pick this one up. Now Zerko looking for a double tap opportunity. He does land a touch, but it is cleared away regardless. Now Savvy hits it out to Mathik. He has a one-on-one situation. Goes for the flick with Zerko. Great save. Savvy with the follow-up. What a shot for him. Bar down. Savvy with a hat-trick. He's just been playing insane this game so far, Jammed.
I mean, his accuracy and the speed alone, again, look how fast he's going in there. It was more or less the same mechanical rotation as the first goal, and just getting to the underside of his car, knocking it straight down, but with so much speed that even if the keeper was well positioned, there's no chance they're saving it.
Yeah, definitely. Savage is playing so speedy on the offense, and it kind of contradicts the way he was playing earlier in this series. When I think of the first game, he didn't look so confident in himself. And, he was whipping quite a bit, but now he's just absolutely obliterating Harmony as he gets his 4th goal of the game.
He is. Every touch he gets, it's so deliberate. It sets himself up perfectly in there. It's like he just hit that wall so quick that one flick off it. I mean, the ball went in about 78 after the bounce, but it's so quick that the third man can't even respond to it, and he's really stepping up for the Godalions here, and it's just wonderful to watch.
Yeah, definitely. Savage just playing insane this game, and it's so lovely to see. And here he comes for even more, getting that redirect for Azara. Now Mathik coming in for a shot. It is blocked by Moggs and Norris. Now Savage going for even more here, wins that 50. It's in front of the box with Archix. Great recovery to get it out. Now Azara off the ceiling. It is cleared away by Zerko. And Mathik looking to play this one centre potentially. Gets a light touch on it. Archix does get it. And Zerko taps it back to Moggs and Norris. Savvy with a great block on that one. And now Archix playing it back to Zerko, but I think the touch was a bit too powerful. Now Savvy, he's just going for everything at this point. He's playing disturbance, and now Mathik with a potential shot. And there comes Azara with a follow-up. It is redirected into the net though by a defender, and it's now 5-0 for Godalions here.
And I mean, they're just flexing on them hard now. Savvy's given them no time in the defence. And Mathik there, I mean, he probably could have just secured that himself. I feel like he got a bit too under the ball. But Azara following up, the shot was off target, but I think Zerko there just put it into his own net. But yeah, Harmony just don't have an answer for Savvy right now. He is literally, again, like 250s he's just won there, and no one can stop him. And if he can carry this on for the rest of the series, I feel like Godalions will take it.
Yeah, definitely. Savvy, I feel like he's like the X factor for this team for Godalions, because you just see him all over the bit, and it's like you almost think, oh, Savage is hard ball chasing when they're playing full bim bam mode, but like it's paying off so well. His teammates are giving him the space he needs to do it. He's so fast to the ball, he's getting solid touches and 50-50s, and it's just like, what can you do to stop him? Like, it's so hard to shut him down because he's just giving them no space, no time, and Harmony, they're struggling so hard to do anything right now.
Yeah, I mean, it was similar to the way kind of Rake started playing in the one of the previous series. He just ball chases hard. I mean, they get a goal back there in the final seconds, but it's not going to change anything. But Savvy, when he's playing this way, although like you said, it's a little bit chasey, he's making so much out of it. And I mean, every time they put the ball up the field for a clear, he's up there. So it's wonderful to see him just knocking these balls in and also causing so many problems for the Albanese defense.
Yeah, so we'll see if Savvy can keep up this stellar performance going into the next game. They're on match point 3-1. Let's see if Godalions close it out in the 5th and potentially final game. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this could be the final game of Division 1 for this season. Of course, Savvy playing like an absolute monster in this last game with 4 goals to his name. We'll see if he can keep his performance up. Do Almani have an answer for him? Because he's just been leading the charge here for the side of Godalions. Let's see if they can close it out here. So Zara playing this one into the corner. Zarko with a booming clear downfield. Now Mathik getting a touch into the corner. Savvy will be getting to this, getting a clear out for his team. And now Zarko has a shooting chance. Mathik blocks the shot attempt from Zarko. Now Savvy just waiting very patiently for Mog, just baiting him in. And Mathik getting a touch on that. Savvy will follow it up himself. Archex getting this one out. Zarko with a potential shot. It is onto the backboards. Zara pre-jumped it. There is a chance for Savvy again with this save. Then Mog's shot is blocked by Zara as well. As his first minute is coming to a close, Jams. The Godalions defense looking really strong so far.
Yeah, I mean, that was a wonderful aerial play there, and Mog doesn't. Wow, Mathik ends up clearing it off the line. I mean, like you said, it's just they're getting some wonderful opportunities, Almani, but Godalions are answering it every single time. It's wonderful to see. I mean, they've really stepped up in this series, and I just don't think it's going to go any other way apart from Godalions' way.
Yeah, and that was an excellent save from Mathik. He just read that bounce perfectly and he saved it right off the line. And I can just imagine, I mean, they're going to be really frustrated. Like, how are we not scoring? But it's just like, Godalions, their defense is so strong right now. And they just seem impenetrable. This is amazing to see from them. As now Zarko, he'll be waiting for Zara's touches coming in. It is into the center. And now looking to recenter it once more. Here comes Savvy. Putting this one down into the middle. Mathik is up for it, but he can't find a good angle on it. Now Zara coming onto it, puts it over one. Zarko can't find a touch on it, and the demo attempt by Zara was not gonna get them anything, but Savvy does get the demo on Monks now. It allows it to keep so much pressure. Savvy with a potential shot. It is wide. Now Archex shuffling this one down the field. Zara getting this one. Zarko booms it onto the backboard. Savvy up for the save. Now Moggy trying to put this one down, but he misses contact on the ball. Allows a counter-attacking chance here for the side of Godalions, but Moxanoris dealing with Savvy right there with a demo. Now Zara trying to deal with Moxanoris, bullying him, trying to open up as much space as possible, but Savvy's getting demoed over and over again. Jam, do you think this is like Almani's answer? Just get rid of Savvy and they can maybe have a chance in this one.
Yeah, I was just thinking as well, it does seem like Almani have really changed their game in order to deal with Savvy's pressure, and what it seems like is that Godalions are going for this 1-2-3 rotation, but the 2 is just going to be Savvy every time. He's just sitting in the midfield, constantly challenging the balls coming in, and that third man is taking a little bit more of a back seat, waiting for the ball to come loose, and it's working great so far. But Almani have definitely considered that factor, and they're picking up on Savvy a lot more, and this is probably why we've got the stalemate so far.
Yeah, certainly. It seems like they've, kept Savvy a bit quiet this series, because Savvy's still been doing some great stuff on the defense. And has found a few shots himself, but now they have a chance here. Azara won't get that save. It's a double commit, but they'll get it away from Moxanoris, keeping the pressure on, looking to put it center. Archex is there for the shot. It is wide, and Azara will secure the clear, but still, pressure is mounting here. Out my knee. Can they get themselves a goal here? The pass out. Archex trying to find a shot. It drops down to Moggy. He looks for a second touch. Into the center. Here goes Archex for the shot, but he misses contact. And Zarko will just decide to not go for it. Determines that the risk is not justifiable there to go for that one, as Matic has a potential shot. Archex off the backboards. Trying to dunk Azara here, but Azara gets a great 50 on that. But Moxonora's getting it down while Matic opens up the space, and Savvy dives in for that one. Matic, the last man, does a brilliant job and picks up that boost. Looking to transition it out, but it's back into the corner. But jammed, the final minute is approaching. It's a complete stalemate in this game. What's it going to take for either team to break it now?
I think it's just going to be, last series it was very much more waiting for a mistake and something was going to come from it in these final stages and also in the overtimes. But for this one, I feel like with the quality of play so far, it's just going to be a little bit of brilliance from somebody. Obviously, Savvy, you would probably back for the Godalions, but also in particular, Moxonaris has really been the goal scorer for Almaini throughout the day today. But it just depends on which one can break first and whether they're going to do it in this last 30 or whether it's going to be in overtime.
Yeah, we'll have to see. 30 seconds left. Who can bring out the play here? As it seems to be on my knee, getting the counter attack going. Savvy, not a lot of boost to work with, but he does get the boomer he needs. Now, Archex getting this one to the corner. Azara playing so patient right now. Does not want to give anything to on my knee right now. So Matic gets a touch here. Some pretty poor touches coming out here from Godalions, I'm noticing. And they're just looking to clear it out, play time, and get that reset because they're trapped in their half right now. But wait a minute, here comes Savvy, looking for the corner read, but he can't land it, and this one will touch it. Is overtime. 1 goal separates Godalions and Godalions from winning the series. Armani, they got a score to keep themselves in it. It's going to be a really close overtime, I reckon.
I would completely agree. I mean, you can see Armani have definitely had more to say in this game. It was not, it hasn't been as one-sided, and the pressure has been mounting from both ends, but it's getting shut down incredibly quickly. And I feel like this this approach that Godalions have taken is just something that Almaini aren't really dealing with still. And the only difference is really they've been a bit more hotter on the defence.
Yeah, certainly. So we'll have to see who can break the tie here. It's going to be a really tense overtime as that's a double commit from Almaini. It could be dangerous, but Archex will be picking this one up back into the centre, but no one's going to be there for that from the aforementioned double commit. And now here comes Zarko trying to put some pressure on Sabin. A bit of an awkward spot, but gets it past Mogs and Norris. Now Archex picking this one up, looking for a dribble play, looking to play center, but a really weak touch. Azara will pick up on it. And now she is bumped out. Savvy will take over. He's been really quiet this game, Savvy, but it's because Almaini was trying to counter him specifically in their strategy. And so Azara wins that 50. Here comes Matic turning on this. Only 12 boosts of work, but trying to find that dunk. Now here comes Savvy, putting it to the center. The shot is on net, but it's actually posting out. Archex was not expecting that. Now here comes Azara. The pressure is coming in for Godalions again. Matic back passing it to Savvy, getting into the hands of him. But now Matic is just getting bullied right now. Azara comes in to secure the clearance. Savvy drops into center, gets a dunk to delay it. Now Matic, he is getting challenged here by Archex. The flick coming out, but it's well wide the net. And still really close here between these two teams. Savvy going in for a challenge, looking for a second touch to back pass, but here goes Monks and Norris. Azara with another save. Archex gets it off the side wall, looking for the follow-up here. Matic booms it down the field. They might actually go in. It's off the post. Matic cannot get the follow-up, and oh my goodness, Almaini really dodged the bullet there. Savvy coming in for one more, but it is cleared out. Jam, that was so close there for Godalions. They almost had it, but we will keep on playing in this overtime.
Almaini are really riding their luck right now. That's the second attempt there where they got caught out from the post. I mean, that first one that Savvy put in, I feel like if Matic cut that rotation, he would have been there for an easy open net. And that one in particular just seemed a bit like a miscon. They had a couple of players around the ball, just no one ended up going for it. But they got another chance here, Zerko off the backboard, and it's not really amounting to anything. I feel like Godalions defensively has been so solid this series.
Yeah, it's going to be really tough to break as Savvy's looking for a play here. Azara playing pretty patient here, allowing Matic to go for this one. He's got the more favourable position for this. And now Archex just dunks it down. Azara is there to immediately put it back in. Now Azara interfering with that. Savvy with the 50, and Matic tried to pre-jump it. That was a bit questionable, but it will not matter as Azara is there to back him up. Now Savvy can't find a touch. Azara will block the clear attempt. They're just trying to pin Almaini in their half right now, keeping the pressure on. as Matic comes in for a bit of a dangerous touch. Savvy and Azara both jump for that, but Savvy will secure the clear. Now Archex with a shot in it. A brilliant save from Azara to keep it away. But it looks like the Godalions defense is starting to panic a little bit. But still, they will hold on as Azara gets the clear back down the field. Archex picking this one up, gets it past Sabi. Matic, the last man, great challenge to get this one out. Now Sabi looking for the touch, he can't find it unfortunately. Matic is dropping down. Azara is up for the shot off the bat, but can she find the second touch? She did get it, but Moxonaurus gets the clear again. And 3.5 minutes into this jams, we're still playing in this overtime. It's just so intense back and down the field.
It is, it's just both sides just can't get that final touch here. Moxonaurus with the air dribble, nice clear from her there. And I feel like Savvy in particular, again, being the catalyst of the team, he seems to be overextending a little bit in this and overstaying, especially upfield. We've seen him a couple of times with zero boost, and he hasn't really positively impacted their attack. But at the same time, he's prevented that third man from coming up towards the halfway line or past it to receive some kind of rebound. So I wonder whether Savvy will maybe pull it back a little bit in terms of his approach to this series and allow Azara or Matic to get into these shooting positions.
Yes, certainly. He can't do it all himself. Rocket League is a team game, and even though Sabe seemed to be the hard carry in that last game with 4 goals, still he's got to play a bit more like a team player here. I feel like passes of what they need to break down the M&E defense. There's chaos in the Godalions defense right now. Moxonaurus with a shot. Matic, what a save to keep the Godalions in this overtime. And now off the ceiling, looking to make a play here. He saved his flip so long. The shot is wide, and it is past Sabi Azara. It's a 3 versus 1 situation. The pass coming in. Moxonaurus 1v1 Azara. What, he saved the composure there. What on earth is going on? It's just back down the field as we're approaching 5 minutes of overtime. He played 2 games of Rocket League, game 5 alone. Oh my god, Jam, when is this going to end? Seriously.
I feel like from both sides they have similar things. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, Jax!
Oh my god!
Very awkward touch. Savvy again, just causing nuisance. Gets it into the ball, and I mean it's just hit him straight away. And obviously the instant leave comes out of Archex, so you don't want to stick around after that.
Oh
and,
my!
The irony coming through of how amazing this series has been, such top quality play, and it ends with a somewhat controversial goal.
Oh my god, 5 minutes of top quality Rocket League ends like that with an own goal. I am speechless after that. Oh my god, that was an incredible game there from Godalions and Out My Knee. And just look at the saves, right? A total of 12 on Godalions. What on earth? Like, this game was madness from both these teams, but
I mean, we've seen it before in the series where, like, it was more the case that no matter what the team did, they just couldn't get the ball in if it was hitting the bar, the post. I mean, Parallax in the first series, it was, like, really hard to watch. And then with this one, it was just purely amazing defensive play from Godalions. And what I was about to go on to before the match ended so abruptly was the fact that Savvy's positioning and his lack of boost at times was putting Godalions in this very negative position. But the funny thing is that Azara and Mafic just pulled it out of the bag, and he didn't show because they were defending so amazingly. And I mean, for the game to end like that, I don't even know what to say. It's just unpredictable, very